I was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia at age 5. That's a mouthful. The common term is ALL. I was treated for ALL for 3.5 years. I didn't fully grasp the concept of cancer. All I knew was that I was a sick little boy. I wanted to play, just like all the other kids in the neighborhood. I certainly had the desire to be out there with them. I just didn't have the ability to do so. So I just remember being sick, lethargic, no energy, not understanding what was happening to me. To this day, I still remember the distinct vividness of the seriousness of the situation because of the way my parents were reacting to it. So they were prepared for the worst, but fortunately I was in the right place at the right time. When I was 8, they took a biopsy and it showed no form of cancer. I was still monitored pretty closely for a couple more years after that, and when I was 11, I was officially declared cancer-free. At that point, there was no turning back. That was over 35 years ago. Cancer has always been a part of my life. It's been very prevalent in my family. However, it has not had any long impacts directly on me. I love to play. I love to travel. I love to swim, bike, and run, go on adventures. I'm actually training right now for my 4th Ironman. I like to think that cancer made me the person that I am today, and I often reflect on that. So not only am I proud to say that I'm a cancer survivor, but a significant part of my life was as a caregiver to my wife. My wife Monica was diagnosed with breast cancer at age 37. We were in shock. We had so much going for us at the time. We had great careers, wonderful friends, a wonderful, wonderful marriage. Most importantly, we were blessed with 2 beautiful children. My kids were 3 and 5 at the time of her diagnosis, and we were very, very close-knit family. Monica's journey was a difficult one. It was hard on all of us, and especially me as a caregiver. I'm proud to say that I was right there at her side throughout her journey. She was a warrior. She had a tremendous spirit and refused to give up, and I was proud to say that I was the lead as her support crew. It was tough. We were told it was a matter of time, but Monica would not accept that. She wanted to be there to watch her kids grow up. She sought out clinical trials, and I am so thankful for the clinical trials that were made available to her. Without those clinical trials, I feel cancer would have taken her much sooner. So it was a very difficult journey. We never gave up hope. As her time was approaching, it was difficult. I had to tell my kids that today was the day they were going to lose their mom. It was quite a journey on me, and it impacted my life, but I'm thankful for everything that we had, and I'm thankful for the trials that she was a part of, and I think that we made an impact. I am so thankful that I was in the right place at the right time when I was diagnosed with cancer. My wife was able to extend her battle for several years because of the clinical trials that she was able to get into. We need to do whatever it takes for the people that are battling cancer today, but it's the researchers that are going to make the difference for you, your spouse, your children. So it's important that we fund, because it's those researchers that are really going to make a difference. If we can fund and give them the tools that they need to do their jobs, I'm confident that the medical minds can take it from there. I don't want her efforts to go in vain. I don't want somebody else like her, their children to have to grow up without a mom or a dad, or someone like me to have to face the rest of their life without their soulmate at their side. My hope is that we will continue to see progress throughout our lifetimes. We've made a lot of progress. I mean, sure, there's statistics after statistics that will show our survival rates are getting better. For my children, I would love for them to speak to their children as cancer as a word of the past, and it all starts with funding. We have the tools and the minds at our disposal to come up with treatments to get ahead of the game. I mean, come on, if this was your spouse, if this was your children, wouldn't you want the best for them? Let's raise money and continue to make progress and ultimately win the war.